Morning, everyone. Gonna have some ramblings of a short, fat, bald guy today. Uh, Hopefully, I don't offend anybody in this. That's basically what this little video is going to be about. How apparently everybody is so easily offended. Um, we've all said things that may be offensive to others. We've all heard things that are offensive to us and others. What I'm going to talk about, I think you'll get the gist by the time you reach the end. I really wish you would reach the end. I realize most people don't. One of the first things that I remember as a child growing up that was banned was the Christmas show, The Little Drummer Boy. One of my favorite Christmas shows. I like the claymation effects. I like the Christmas Carol itself. It was banned because it painted Arabs and Muslims in a bad light. It was a different time when that was created, and now you very seldom ever see it. And, still one of my favorite ones. When it does air, I try to catch it even though I'm 59 years old. But it was offensive to Arab Americans, Muslims, and, painted them in a bad light, basically as a hook-nosed, murderous person, which, as we know, is not always true. Just because you're Muslim or Arabic does not mean that you're a murderer or a terrorist or anything like that. So it was banned. And I remember as a kid not thinking a whole lot about it. Then, fast forward to a couple years ago, Baby It's Cold Outside, the Christmas Carol, was banned on the radio because of the implication in the lyrics. That maybe a woman was being taken advantage of based on the lyrics. Why don't you stay here, have another drink, blah, blah, blah. Again, it's a song, just like The Little Drummer Boy is basically a cartoon. But it was banned, and you didn't hear it for a year, and it was all over the internet. We all saw it on Facebook, oh my God, this song, and then we were up and down. Some people felt it was terrible. Some people thought that it was the right thing to do. I'm not here to judge that. I'm just saying, to me, it's a song. It's entertainment. And speaking of songs, we're going to ban Baby It's Cold Outside, but the song of the year for 2020 was Cardi B's Wet Ass Pussy. Yeah, WAP. Wet Ass Pussy. I'm not going to get into the lyrics, but seriously, Baby It's Cold Outside's offensive, and that's not. Again, I don't find it offensive. It's a song. It isn't something I would listen to, but it's a song, and you can choose whether you want to listen to it or not. And I mean, the lyrics are very, very colorful, to say the least. It's if you ever want to read some really colorful lyrics, I would say go out to Google and look up lyrics for that song. Another thing that I remember was banned at one point, and I think it's back on TV now, was The Jungle Book. A lot of Disney stuff was banned, and there's conspiracy theories or truths I don't know about Walt Disney and communists and just the whole thing. But Disney Book didn't paint things in a good light. Or The Jungle Book didn't paint things in a good light. And, again, it's entertainment. It's a cartoon. It's not real life. Can The Jungle Book be adapted to not be so? Yeah, probably could. Comedians, just comedians in general. Think about this, people. Any of you that have ever been to a live comedy show, whether it be Eddie Murphy, whether it be Kevin Pollak, who honestly I saw hilarious. You know, Trey Kennedy, just the list goes on and on. Chevy Chase. They say things that are offensive, but yet humorous. Again, it's entertainment. I remember in the 90s growing up, speaking of things that are entertainment, there was a big push to get rid of violence in video games because it was felt that that was leading to an upturn of violence in this country. My response to that back in the 90s was, well, they're video games. They're not real life. The fact that I can go play Call of Duty and get shot 30 times and respawn 30 times isn't the same as being in the Army and being shot at in real life or shooting someone in real life. And anybody with half a brain understands that. It's a game. They're cartoons. Heckle and Jekyll, there's a cartoon for you. I'm sure that is no longer something you can watch on TV. It was two blackbirds. Didn't come across as great. I recall Elmer Fudd, they weren't going to show anything with Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam and their guns because it's leading to violence. Cartoons, folks. It's obviously people tend to be offended very easily nowadays. I guess the difference between a lot of people and myself is I understand that television, shows for entertainment, comedians, although they are real, cartoons, songs, music, whatever, are for entertainment purposes only. They're not real life. They're not a reflection of real life most often. Occasionally they are. There are true life shows. But, we all need to just sort of lighten up again. I'm coming back to that. It's like, God, I'm sorry. We had a president in office who, on audio tape, which he didn't know he's audio taped, said he could grab a woman by the pussy because he could. That's wrong. We also have a president in office that sniffs people. Again, I don't know what that's about, but it offends people. It offends Trump supporters. Biden supporters are offended by Trump and the things he says and does. Everybody just live your life. Try to be polite and respectful to people. Remember that what you see on TV isn't necessarily true. What you read on the internet, what you see on Facebook, isn't necessarily true. For God's sakes, don't believe everything on the internet. I am a French model. Obviously, look at this. I got women beating down the door. Well, maybe not. But my point is, we all need to just try to remember you can't make everybody happy. We can't do it. It ain't going to happen. As much as you want to try. Again, I've said it 100 times. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what your sexual persuasion is. If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. So that's all I got for today. Ramblings of a short, fat, bald guy. Again, not my normal, but it's like, everybody take a deep breath. It's Friday. Try to enjoy your weekend. Don't worry about Baby It's Cold Outside or Cardi B's song or what Donald Trump's doing at Mar-a-Lago or what the QAnon folks are all screaming about, or Little Drummer Boy or Heckle and Jekyll or Jackie Gleason or, whoever. Just be nice yourself. And you know what? The world will be a damn better place than it is right now. So everybody have a good one. I'm out. I hope you enjoy Ramblings of a Short, Fat, Bald Guy.